Hi, girls, and welcome back to Self Care Black Girls, a podcast where we relax, sip tea, and chat about bettering ourselves as black girls. I'm BB, and I'll be helping guide you to make better choices in your daily lives. So, welcome back. Today's episode is about, in today's episode, I have 5 tips for everybody on how to keep get to maintain, whatever your case may be, a low stress level. There are so many things going on in the world right now, and I know a lot of people are stressed about it, whether it's something personally, well, yeah, personally, whether it's something personal or just all this stuff that we've got going on in America right now or wherever you live. So, I've got some tips for you all. And so without further ado, I'll get into it. The first tip that I have for you all is one that I struggle a lot with, but only because I'm a college student, and that is to not drink a lot of coffee. Coffee can be healthy if you can drink it black, but then there are other issues that come along with that. For instance, the caffeine in the coffee can make you jittery or anxious, which could lower your ability to get work done efficiently and some other things. So, backing off the coffee, keep your anxiety and your jitteriness, I think that's the word, to keep that down level. Not drinking a lot of coffee can also help whiten your teeth, but that only works if you also stop drinking dark sodas that also have like bad acids and stuff in it. So it can help your teeth out too if your teeth have a yellowish tint or they aren't as white as you want to be and you are a avid coffee drinker. Stopping not drinking as much coffee will help whiten your teeth. But that's a whole nother episode. Dental hygiene. I actually I might do that. A dental hygiene. Sorry, I'm getting off track. So yes, don't drink a lot of coffee. The next tip that I have for you all is to exercise, which is another one that I was struggling with, but because of my job and where my classes are, I get a lot of exercise now, so I don't struggle with it as much as I used to. But exercising, it puts physical stress on your body instead of mental stress, which there is a difference. And the physical stress can reduce the mental stress. And it can also help reduce the body's stress hormone, which adds to, you being stressed about whatever you're stressed about. So try to put in at least 30 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be 30 straight minutes, but 30 minutes throughout the day. Try to exercise or get some type of exercise in so you can help reduce the mental stress that you have. Okay? So we can, keep our blood pressure down, not trying to kill ourselves early. The next tip that I have for you is to write it down. This can be however you want to approach this. Most people refer to this as journaling, which is I guess essentially what I'm telling you to do. Whatever is causing your stress, write it down. If you had a bad day at work, write down what made it a bad day. If you had a bad day at school, same thing. If something academically is challenging you, write it down. Just write it down to take it off your mind so that it isn't putting mental stress on you. Because mental stress can lead to a lot of things, depression, anxiety, stuff like that. And we don't need mental health issues because it's not healthy. We don't need those issues. So, if there's anything that's bothering you, write it down to keep your mind clear so you can focus or relax or whatever you're trying to do. So write it down. Journal. What is it called? brain dump. That's another way of doing it, where you literally just sit there and anything that comes to your mind, you just write it down. So, it takes it off your mind. It empties your mind for the day or the night or whenever you decide to do it. Okay. Tip number 4 that I have for you all is to laugh. Laughing relieves the tension that is caused by stress, and by doing so, it will improve your mood and stress response, meaning that you're more likely to not react to stressful situations, or if you do, it won't be as severe as what it would have been had you not been laughing to relieve that tension, if you get what I'm saying. So try to, laugh throughout the day. There's so many meme pages, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever your outlet is, try to find something on it to make you laugh so you can relieve that tension so your stress levels can drop. And tip number 5 that I have for you is to learn to avoid procrastination. Procrastination, at least in college students, in my statistical world, I didn't do research on this, but from what I can tell, is one of the main causes of stress. At least for me personally, procrastinating causes me a lot of stress, and I know this. However, have I fixed it? No. I need to, though. Because the more you put things off, the less amount of time you have to complete that task, which can cause stress. And trust me, it is not a good place to be. So make a to-do list and actually stick with it, which I have been making a to-do list, but I haven't been sticking with it. So I guess that's where the disconnect is for me. But you have to, if you're going to make a to-do list, make it reasonable. Don't put stuff on there that you know you may or may not get to. Put stuff that you may get to, that you will get to, and then write the other stuff down somewhere else. And that way, if you do have time to start on or complete one of the other tasks, then you can at least see what you have to do. Just be able to go back to. So try to not procrastinate, because if you procrastinate, a lot of things are going to happen on top of stress. So you're going to get stressed. The quality of the work is probably not going to be as good as it could have been if you had done it and given yourself the adequate amount of time to do so. So don't push things off until the very last minute, because it can affect you in a lot of ways. Just, be like Nike and just do it. Okay? But that's all that I have for you all today. Thank you so much for listening. I feel like I kind of rushed through this episode. So if I did, please feel free to let me know. And I'll do, I guess in a sense, like a part 2 where I go deep down into some of this stuff, or I may just need to clarify something for you. So feel free to reach out. Don't forget to head over to Patreon and become a Patreon so you can get the perks that comes along with that. And also to head to Instagram. I post after this week will be quite frequently on there with multiple different things. I'm trying to put a giveaway together in my head now, but I am having a hard time deciding what I'm going to be giving away exactly. But as soon as I do, I'll post the details on how you can enter. They're going to be a little bit different than the first time. So, but follow me on there at selfcarebgirl to keep up with the updates as far as that's concerned. That's all that I have for you all this week. So I'll see you all next week. Bye. Thanks for listening this week. If you have any questions, want to share a story, or be featured in our Q&As, send them to me at selfcarebgirl@gmail.com or submit them on my blog at selfcareblackgirls.com. While you're over there, subscribe and join so you never miss anything. Subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes to help spread the word. You can also donate one time or monthly by clicking on the Patreon link on my blog. There are rewards. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget to stay beautiful.